Hey, what's up, fellas? It's still December 22nd, 2021. I caught a bit of a chill. I don't know if many of you have been in ketosis. I do the keto diet, and every once in a while, I do what's called a water fast. And you just get the chills. I'll just get to the point. You get to the chills. And I have the temperature in the house set at 65. But, anyways, I'm just chilling like a villain. I just wanted to do this video just to wish all those modern women out there a very cold, unfriendly, happy holiday seasons. Again, this is about the lies modern women tell themselves and why they're not special. There are 3+ billion, I say that with a B, billion women on this planet. Every one of them thinks they're special. Every one of them, the out of shape, the overweight, the delusional, the poor, the single moms, the fat single moms, the unhealthy, the masculine, all of those women think they're special. All of them think that they deserve the best of everything and they can't ever settle for an average man. Well, I'm here to tell you, ladies, you're wrong and we're tired of you lying to yourself. Well, you know what? You can lie to yourselves all you want, but you can't lie to us anymore. We're all awake now. Men know their value. There's always going to be men that are raised by women who become betas or what they call simping. I equate women to like a used car, especially older women. The older modern women, they're the worst, like the third wave feminists. Psst, get the hell out of here. You guys don't know what the hell you're talking about. Let me tell you something. I see them all the time. I like to play blackjack, and there's a Native American casino down here, north of us and below us, one in New Mexico. It's called the Sunland Racetrack and Casino, and I'll go down there and play blackjack, or I'll go up to the Apache Nation and use play on their casino. And you see them all the time, especially if there's a band there and dancing. All those old lonely women that are post wall, hit the wall face first, or what did we used to? How we used to say it was to say, "Hey man, that woman fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way to the ground." Anyways, how do you equate a woman to a car? She has way too many miles on her. She's got a big spare tire. She doesn't work right. You got to coax her into doing anything, unless it's a free meal. Um, Too many of them are married to their job. Their husband is their employment, even if they're a bartender, all of that. I mean, I dated women who were managing restaurants and stuff like that, and they're not feminine. They're very masculine and to the point, as one of the guys who's a subscriber said, they're toxic. And they are toxic. I just, they lie. They lie all the time. They lie like they lie like a rug on the ground, like a welcome mat. That's how much they lie. They lie about their height. If you're 60 inches tall, you're not 5'2.25". Get the hell out of here with your bullshit. They lie about their weight. They lie about their looks, walking around looking like a clown in a circus. You know what I'm talking about. Always too much makeup. That ain't your hair. That ain't your hair color. That ain't what you really look like with your crazy tones and all this pan makeup on and the crazy ass eyebrows. And don't forget the caterpillar dead bug eyelashes, piercings all through the nose, the lips, the tongue. 26 different earrings in here, uh, fat and out of shape, bad attitude, and you're a single mom, and you working just a regular job? Nah, we don't want you. We're tired of your lives. We can see you guys coming a mile away. You guys don't scare anybody. Talk. I just all right. Let me get to the point about this. My wife has several girlfriends, lifelong friends, that are single moms, and every one of them are short and fat and out of shape. and they're very masculine. She also has a couple of women who are in the princess category, and they're just absolutely out of control. They don't respect or love their anyways. They don't treat the men around them with respect. And the funniest thing about it is when they think they're special. They're all princesses. They're either that or they're queens, and somehow they're going to demand respect and do this and da da da. Can't cook, can't cook, can't keep a house clean, don't know how to do laundry, don't know how to do the dishes, don't even have a clue what a man wants. I tell you what, modern woman, you want to know what a man wants? Here's a shocker. Sit down and ask him. Ask him, hey, what makes you happy? He'll be like me. He'll be like, what? I can't tell you if you ever get the chance. And I have my mother-in-law in Spanish, suegra, is a very traditional woman. I love going over to her house. I love having her come over here. Whenever I go over to her house, Frank, what would you like? What can I get you? Stay there, don't get up. Brings me a plate of food, brings me coffee, brings me ice water, brings me a soda or whatever I want. Does just waits on me, hands and foot, dotes on me. Make sure there's a towel and soap and a toothbrush in her bathroom so that I don't have to worry. It's just. My wife gives me massages, hugs me all the time, runs her fingers through my hair, scratches my back, takes a shower with me, washes my back. It's just a good traditional woman is worth the weight in gold. And no, that's not you, modern women. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about you because you guys suck. You call men trash. Fuck out of here. And the other ones, single moms. Ugh, you just gotta stop. You gotta stop with all the drama, single moms. Unless you're a widow or you left a man because you had a verified reason to leave him. He was abusive to you, but you got to prove that. We don't just take your word for it. Nobody takes a man's word for anything. So we're tired of taking your word for it. He was terrible to me. I wanted a 50-inch TV and he only got me a 35-inch TV. I had to leave. I couldn't take it. Fuck out of here. Um, you know what, modern women? You're not worth the energy or effort anymore. You expect us to act like traditional men, and you're not even a traditional woman. I ask them all. My wife has a cookbook. she, when she works hard. She makes. I make pretty high five figures. I make the high five figures. I used to make six figures, but I make five figures, and that's not including my investments. I don't ever count my investments because they're all rolled over. They're in dividend reinvestment plans. I'm not going to get off the subject of that, but she makes way more money than I do, and when she's here, she takes care of me, takes care of the house, does the laundry, cleans the house, does all kinds of stuff. So but I had to wade through a sea of absolutely delusional women. And you know what? The other one, the single moms, geez, just stay away from them, dude. Stay away from them. They will ruin your life. They are absolutely, completely delusional about what they bring to the table. They don't bring anything but responsibility and drama. Not only do you have that woman in your life with all of her baggage and problems, you have two crumb snatchers or one crumb snatcher. That's my word for children. You're not their daddy. You can't tell them what to do. Hell, if you even adopt them, they're not your kids. They're not your blood. And you have to eventually deal with that man, his family, and her family, along with those kids. Oof, it's not fucking worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth the drama. It's not worth the heartache. There is no upside for a dad to be a stepfather to any child. It's just not worth it. I don't care what you have to say about it. I've been there. I know what it's like. I don't recommend that for any man. Any man who wants to maintain his sanity in his wallet. Here's another thing. Women hate I had this written down in a note. I thought this was great. Women hate being viewed like an item to be purchased, like a car or a house. But they have no problem or issue objectifying men based on their income or their physical appearance. For example, you got, all right, I'll tell you, you got these delusional women running around here that they demand a 6 foot tall man making six figures and blah, 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 blah. And what are they? They're short, they're fat, they're out of shape, they got a bad attitude, and they got kids. By how many different daddies? Holy shit. I'll bring up this lady, Brenda. She was, I had a friend, his name is Richard. He's now a commercial welder. He's making big bank. But he shows up and I meet him at the gym lifting weights and we become friends, both veterans, that kind of stuff. And he finally introduced me to his wife. He married this woman. She already had 2 children by 2 different daddies, right? Mexican daddy. She's a Mexican woman, Mexican daddy, and a white guy daddy. And Richard was a white guy. Not that that matters. So she gets pregnant by Richard. Why? Because she was in the military and didn't want to be deployed. And I don't know about if any of you have been in the military. I was in the military and my ass got deployed and I couldn't get pregnant to get out of it. I had to go do my time with the guys I was serving with. So just another way a modern woman works the system. So I'm just telling you, don't waste your time with the modern woman. Stay on your grind, stay on your plans. And I'm talking about your long term plan, your short term plan, and your mid range, your goal oriented plan. Am I doing the right thing? What do I stand for? What do I want to make out of my life? When do I want to retire? You don't need to concern yourself with all those women or anything that they want. Don't let them sidetrack you. Get into your 40s, get into your late 30s when you've established yourself, and then go shopping for a wife when you know your value. And make sure before you ever decide to get anyone involved in your life, you get legal help. You get a contract marriage. You make sure if you decide to live with or maintain a relationship with the woman, you get a prenuptial agreement so she doesn't take your Star Wars cards collection or some crazy stuff, or if you have a memorabilia that you like, they're just brutal. They'll take shit from you. She gets what she brings to the marriage, and what you guys make during the marriage, she gets half and you get half. She doesn't get all your goods and services for the rest of her life. And on top of that, you make sure it's videotaped in front of a witness and your attorney and her attorney, and that these questions. Hey, you're signing this paperwork based on your own free will. Nobody's coercing you. Nobody's making you sign these things, because I'm telling you, if you deal in business, you deal in marriage, you deal in relationships, and business is relationships as well. You got to have it on paper in a legal binding document or it doesn't fucking count. And you're going to get screwed. So, hey, modern women don't give a shit about us. Don't give a shit about them. But if you find a woman to make peace with, you make sure you protect yourself. She gets a physical examination, they get a mental health examination, you do a credit check on her, you run her through the works like you would somebody you were investing in, a company you were investing in, just like that. Don't take her word for it. If she balks at it, walk away. And on top of that, I'd say 95% of modern women just aren't worth the energy or effort. They're not worth it, man. They're delusional. Don't waste your time. Once you are established, I guarantee you, once you have money, once you're on the grind and somebody notices, hey, they shouldn't do it, and it's not, I don't think it's legal, but um, they call it cross-selling when you go to the bank or the credit unions. I use credit unions, and it doesn't matter what I use. But when I go to the banks or credit union and they check my balance, they're always what they call cross-selling you. Hey, can I introduce you in a CD? Hey, can I do this and that and that? You wouldn't be surprised how different you get cheated when you got a little bit of money. You put $10,000 in an account and leave it alone as an oh shit fund. $15,000. Hopefully, you get to the $25,000 mark. That's about a good chunk of change that'll get you out of most emergencies. Um, and you watch how different people treat you at the bank. Nah. Anyways, you guys stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. If you can't, take care of your damn self. You deserve it. Like a fart in a G string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye bye.